Now that is how you're supposed to show up at the White House. If you're on a hockey team, that's what I'm talking about.
Welcome to West Wing Week.
Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the president headed west to California, where he designated 3 new national monuments and met with 10 leaders from Southeast Asia. Then the president returned to Washington, D.C., where he met with the Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks.
This is almost as cool as the version that pops popcorn.
Designated leaders of a commission on cybersecurity, and celebrated African American History Month with leaders of the Civil Rights Movement. That's February 12th to February 18th, or everybody wave. On Friday, the president doubled the number of acres he's protected while in office by announcing 3 new national monuments in the American West, conserving 1.8 million acres of the California desert. He got an aerial view of the newly protected lands from Air Force One before he landed in Palm Springs. On Saturday, the president marked the passing of Supreme Court Justice Antonin Scalia.
Justice Scalia dedicated his life to the cornerstone of our democracy, the rule of law.
On Monday, the president hosted the first day of the ASEAN Summit with leaders from Southeast Asia at the historic Sunnyland Center in Palm Springs. The summit was focused on strengthening America's ties with nations in Southeast Asia for the benefit of our economy and our national security. The meetings continued on Tuesday, culminating in the president hosting a news conference to highlight the positive progress achieved at the summit. On Wednesday, the president invited to the Oval Office his former National Security Advisor Tom Donilon and IBM's former CEO Sam Palmisano to discuss their respective appointments as the chair and vice chair of the president's Commission on Enhancing National Cybersecurity.
Right now, we are not as well organized as we need to be to make sure that we're dealing with all these threats in an effective way.
On Thursday, the president's hometown hockey team brought the Stanley Cup to the White House. The Chicago Blackhawks joined the president in the East Room to celebrate their 2015 championship.
We thought that we might want to present you with something.
This is the best gift I might sell this on eBay. Everybody ready? All right.
Then the president welcomed the King family and got to show them Dr. King's bust, which for the first time has been placed in the Oval Office, where Dr. King's legacy inspires the president every day. Later, the president joined a roundtable discussion in the Roosevelt Room with civil rights leaders. The roundtable highlighted the continuing need to ensure the criminal justice system in the U.S. treats all people fairly and keeps the American people safe. Following the roundtable in the Roosevelt Room, the president returned to the East Room, where he joined the First Lady in hosting a reception to celebrate African American History Month.
America's a nation that is a constant work in progress. That's why we are exceptional. We don't stop. As long as we keep at it, as long as we don't get discouraged, I have no doubt that we're going to live up to the promise of our founding ideals, and that all these young children who are standing in front, no matter who they are, where they come from, they're going to have the opportunity to achieve their dreams.
So remember, you can find out more information about any of these topics and see complete videos of these events, or more. You can check us out on your favorite social media platform. And as always, thanks so much for checking out this edition of your West Wing Week.
Appreciate it. Good to see you guys. This might have to go in the Oval Office. I'll take down that picture of Washington. I better not do that.